Hey Lily, what's the coolest vegetable?
I don't know, Billy. What is the coolest vegetable?
The radish.
Radish.
Radish, like radical radish, you know?
Yeah, but how can the coolest vegetable out of all the vegetables only be radish?
Huh?
Like, if I say I'm peck-ish, I'm only a little bit hungry. If something is small-ish, then it's only a little bit small. So radish wouldn't be that rad, which means it's not even that cool.
It's a joke, Lily.
Yeah, but still.
What about stylish?
What about it?
If someone's stylish, it's not like they only have a little bit of style. Take this shirt, for example. It's stylish. You could even say I'm the most stylish person in the world just for wearing it.
It is a really good shirt.
Thanks.
I feel like we need to make the radish stylish. Like, cut it into really fine pieces and serve it in a green salad to make it pop.
Yeah, but don't serve it with cucumbers because cucumbers always think they're the coolest.
True. And you need to wear that shirt while you're making the stylish radish salad.
But it might get dirty.
Do you have a stylish apron? Now the joke works. I'm really interested in how you can grow your own veggies at home.
Well, it's my pleasure to be here, Lily. I'm always happy to talk to someone who wants to know about growing veggies. So I'm going to show you today how easy it is to put some soil into containers and grow a little bit of stuff yourself at home. And the good thing is you don't need to go out and buy much. You can use all kinds of strange things like a hat, an old boot, an old watering can, a colander from the kitchen. Basically anything that'll hold some soil will be perfect for growing food. Do you like gardening?
Yeah.
You like getting your hands dirty in the garden?
Yeah.
All right, so I've got a job for you. We've got some lovely potting mix here, which is full of all the kinds of things that the plants need to eat. So you want to get your hands right in there, fill that hat up. That's my favourite hat though, Lily. What are you doing? I didn't mean put it in there. How am I going to wear that now? No, just kidding. Get it in there. Keep going, we'll fill it right up. So then we've got something like this big old leather boot, and the last thing that grew out of my boot was my leg. It's still going. I don't know when it's going to stop, but it just keeps going and going. But here's an old one, and the great thing is it's got all this leather around there, so it's going to hold the soil in there nicely. Lots of room for the roots to get down in there. As you can see, Lily, adding soil to a boot is a very precise art. And look at that. That, to me, is about as happy a home for a plant as you could hope for. Look at that, just wants to grow something. We've got our own little veggie farm. In a watering can, a hat, a boot, and an old compost bucket. Now, what kind of things do you think we should grow?
Radish?
Ooh, so radishes are something that are really, really easy to grow, and they grow really quickly. Crunchy,
I love radishes.
Delicious. Well, you're in luck because I've got some radish seedlings right here. So look at those beauties. So I'll open that up. Oh, and you want to put your hand out for me? Nice and flat. Just one hand should be nice. And we'll put some radishes in there, little radish seeds. Do you know what I like about growing vegetables?
What?
That these tiny little seeds grow into something so big and delicious.
Yeah.
That they'll become the food that we eat. So do you want to just scatter them on the top there, nice and even over the top? I'll put a little bit more in there as well. So one important thing to remember at Lily is that all this soil needs drainage. You don't want the water pooling in the bottom because that'll make the plants unhappy. But if the water can go through and drain out if there's too much, happy plants. And that's just a matter of drilling some holes in the bottom and maybe even putting just a few rocks in the base will be fine. That'll be more than enough drainage to keep these happy. The best thing about growing your own veggies is that you only pick what you need, especially for your greens and things like that. So when I pick that, I haven't picked the whole lettuce, I've just picked one leaf. And you want to taste?
Yeah.
And this is so fresh, it's still alive. Oh. See how crispy and delicious that is? If you've never gardened before, make sure you start nice and small. That way you can learn the language of the plants without having too much pressure.
So thanks for coming and I'll see you later.
Thanks, Lily. It's been my pleasure. Good luck with your growing.
Thank you.
Now get that soil out of my hat.
A lot of the native ingredients absorb the environments. We've got some ingredients from around the ocean over here.
So this poor one gets called pigface. In my language, we call it bane. And we would use this as a source of moisture down by the beach. And there's a little version of this that grows by the salt lakes.
Can we pick some off?
Pick some off, yeah.
So if you wanted some moisture, you could just take it from the inside of the bane or pigface. When it flowers, it has a little purple flower on it, and the flower turns to a little dark red fruit, which is really sweet.
It looks a little bit like aloe vera when you break it open, but it tastes like lettuce, like a bit
Very
of
wet lettuce.
beach lettuce.
Okay. Yeah. So this is not so much food for us, where I come from, as more a source of moisture. And then, because I'm squeezing this, and you can see how much moisture is in there. So if you're really thirsty, get the moisture.